Here we go.
Yo, we're back again to another episode of React Juice TV. Let's see what we got today on these TikToks.
Let me tell y'all a true story. Be so boom, watch this video to the end. Bernie Mac wasn't having it. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go. It's not a game.
No really game.
Ready.
Running real steady.
What? No.
That boy too big to be sitting on his lap. He was right.
Nope.
See, that's the stuff they try to make you do, man. They trying to force it too.
It's not a game.
Stop it. Get some help.
For real.
Shut up!
R.I.P. Bernie Mac.
I would have told the girl that was sitting in front of him to sit on his lap, and the boy to sit down where the little girl was sitting at. Stop playing with me, son. This video
If
is for entertainment
anything.
purposes only. I don't know what was going on in that video, but I know that he was about to take a picture and do a video for that show, the Bernie Mac show. So the woman was just telling people where to sit, you know, just regular Hollywood protocol, you know, the movie business, you know how it goes. Shut up! It's not a game, guys. Don't you say it. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game in these streets, guys. You know what time it is.
That boy, wow.
Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. I miss you.
Facts.
You're my top 5. You're in my top 5 funniest comedians of all times. You left too soon. You was too real. You was keeping
They
it too
always
real.
do.
And Steve Harvey, I didn't. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game in these streets, guys. And you know what's going on out here. But I tell you one thing. If I ever see somebody that was on TV and they not on TV no more, rest in peace, Bernie Mac. I didn't see nothing. I didn't say nothing. Bernie Mac, you're my favorite comedian. Rest in peace. I miss you.
Strange things are happening in April of 2025. This New York City helicopter crash has people speculating what really happened. Trump and China are in a full-blown trade war. The CIA continues to declassify alien documents. And now we have this famous human biologist telling us how to become superhuman, but it's getting swept under the rug.
Let me know. I need to Google that.
Especially young people.
Oh, here we go.
Probably don't realize that they're walking around right now at about 55%, maybe 60% of their true state of normal.
I believe that. Or way less.
An amino acid, a substrate, a compound, an element missing from their body that if they knew what it was,
Tell me.
would make
I
the
want
difference
it.
between them being an
It's called cocaine, and you don't want no part of this shit.
average person and being a superhuman.
What supplement can I take?
I need that right now. Is it on Amazon?
L-myoline.
And he's talking about this amino acid L-theanine, which is a building block amino acid to dopamine and
I'm finna order a bottle of that right now.
These are those happy chemicals that can take you from being an average human to becoming a superhuman in minutes, just like that doctor was trying to tell us. And even Joe
I ain't
Rogan
lying, I really
set
am
up
when
his
this go
own
off.
podcast talking about the same exact amino acid. Now all the ultra successful people in this world have been using it for years to get ahead of the average man. Just watch.
I'll tell people about some stuff that I have no affiliation with. Neurogum is one of them. We have
I want to try that too.
Neurogum in the studio.
Yeah.
We go through 4 or 5 fucking boxes of that stuff.
And you
every
really,
month.
Neurogum really works?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'm gonna give me some
It's got
Neurogum.
theanine in it and caffeine and a couple other things. And what it does is it enhances your memory. It enhances your brain's ability to form sentences.
And he's talking about how he takes this stuff Neurogum, which is the first product on the open market to mix natural caffeine and L-theanine together at the same time.
Not
But
big
he's
on
showing that
caffeine,
this
though,
special
but-
combination can allow your brain to enter the state of relaxation and focus at the exact same time, basically allowing all your distractions
Sounds like
and
upper and a downer to me.
procrastinations to melt away, allowing you to hone in on
What does that do
one
to your
thing
heart?
you actually need to get done. Now I love this stuff at work and at the gym because it makes me feel like I'm moving at a faster pace than everyone else. Plus it's way cheaper than buying Addies and energy drinks. The only issue with this stuff is the more
I hate
times that
energy
Joe Rogan
drinks.
keeps shouting it out on his podcast, the quicker it sells out. So if you are seeing some sort of orange shopping cart over here, that means it might be back in stock. If you are trying to grab some, this would be the chance to use
Is this ad? Did he just play me?
Spread your cheeks and cough. There's a theory that Mrs. Puff is a criminal. So as we know,
Not
Mrs.
Miss Puff
is the driving school teacher, the boating school teacher.
Yep.
SpongeBob always goes to her.
And he
gets
can't
messed
drive
up
for
on the
nothing.
test, and then causes trouble, like even gets her in jail, right? So she's used to being behind bars, right?
Okay.
Now check this out. Now one episode, do you remember where she let SpongeBob slide? She was like, you know what? I'm gonna just give SpongeBob his license so he doesn't have to bother me anymore, right? Now,
Smart.
Mrs. Puff says this line. Listen to this.
Let him slide through school. I'll have to move to a new city, start a new boating school with a new name. No, not again.
Not again.
Uh-oh.
Not again. Not again.
It's crazy.
So check this out, right? So I think in one of the episodes, they actually showed Mr. Puff dead.
Really?
So
I missed
Mr.
that
Puff got turned into a lamp. Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So the theory is that Mrs. Puff. Oh, remember that episode where she went to go steal SpongeBob's car? And she put on like
the
a
mask.
mask.
Yeah,
the
she
mask.
actually had a mask
It's like
on.
I still got it.
Yeah.
Remember? She was used to it. She knows how to steal and she knows how to do crime.
Yeah.
So the theory goes that Mrs. Puff, she killed her husband, sold him off for money to start her boating school.
Damn, Miss Puff. That's crazy work.
Out of all people, I never expected this. I never expected us to witness the great ones could fall from.
Man, you better leave Shakira alone.
Who they said
I love that woman. I love her more than sharks love blood.
they were. And look, 99% of you won't be able to stomach this. And honestly,
Not her.
no one else is talking about this video. But if you stick around, don't say I didn't warn you. Because 99% of you won't be able to stomach this. Look, Shakira, as we know, has ruled the world with countless hits. Has done things we've never seen before.
And now y'all messing with him.
Sing, dance, and most importantly is bilingual. But everything changed once
Why is that most importantly?
showed her true colors, ones that we never expected. And now the question on everyone's mind, who else should we check because they're among us?
In an effort to put on a kick-ass concert.
I got the big serpent. You know the hips don't lie. $1 million. Man, they could have gave me that money. I'd have did
These
it
are
for
the last
10K.
days, y'all. No, I'm not talking about some apocalypse or something like that. These are the final days of celebrity culture. In 2025, we're about to see a totally brand new
I'm sick of seeing the same
version of
people.
the
I'm not
industry.
even
I
gonna
think
lie.
it
Do
starts
it.
with the downfall of the people.
Well, bye.
I'm sick of Jay-Z, Beyonce, Drake. I'm sick of it.
Behind the scenes, people have been getting away with things for years after years.
Let's go back to the 90s, man. Y'all remember the
and had
90s?
nobody answer for it because they had so much power and money, are now being exposed to the light, and because they're gonna fall, the rest of the celebrity culture is gonna fall with them. I believe this is what Kendrick Lamar was talking about on Watch the Party Die. Him going after Drake and dropping a song like Meet the Grams, etc. was a domino effect that's leading to everything that's happening right now. I would also like to believe that Cat Williams was a part of the process beginning with his interview. Think about it, we've been watching this industry glorify a bunch of things that pull you away from your higher self and pull you away from God. And now we got an album out that's got multiple songs on the billboards in the top 10 talking about God, Reincarnated. Bro, Luther is the highest streamed album on the song, and one of the bars is talking about putting your enemy in front of God and catching fire. Like, bro, we're watching the shift. Pay attention.
Let's go into church and we're gonna pray for these niggas. Have mercy, Jesus.
Make that
Weird
change.
things we did as kids that made no sense at all. Reaching into those ocean gel candles when mom wasn't looking.
I never had
Using
one
your
of
big
those.
toe to open the computer because it was the only right way.
Open it
Biting
and
down
cut it on,
gum
yeah.
with a huge mouthful right away. Seriously folding paper like this.
Yeah, I
Making
did
sure
that.
every fork tine had a piece of macaroni.
Didn't do that.
Trying to force two magnets together. Resisting the urge to poke holes in.
Still do that.
It was just too tempting.
I ain't gonna lie.
Before we even knew what spinning tops were, we were already making our pens and rulers
Yup.
spin when we
Yup.
were bored. We always drew suns on the corners of papers.
Yup.
I have no idea. Connecting markers to make a giant sword,
Yup.
only for it to snap when we swung it. writing on the condensation on the bus ride home from school,
Duh.
erasing raindrops when it was raining, using mechanical pencils to pretend we were giving ourselves injections, trying to press every color button at once. You, age 7, in the grocery store. Did you ever do these things?
90% of them.
The real truth, you better wake up and find out, has been around you all of your life. You just didn't see it. Example, Abraham Lincoln was elected to Congress in 1846. John Kennedy was elected to Congress 1946. Abe Lincoln was elected president in 1860. John Kennedy was elected president 1960. The names Lincoln and Kennedy both contain 7 letters. Both
Y'all believe in coincidences? This many?
Concerned with civil rights.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Both of the president's wives lost children while living in the White House. Both presidents were shot on a Friday in the head. President Lincoln's secretary was named Miss Kennedy. Kennedy's secretary was named Miss Lincoln. Both were assassinated
Now
by
watch your back.
Southerners. Both were succeeded by Southerners. Andrew Johnson, who succeeded Lincoln, was born in 1808. Lyndon Johnson, who succeeded Kennedy, was born in 1908. John Wilkes Booth, who assassinated Lincoln, was born in 1839. Lee Harvey Oswald, who assassinated Kennedy, in 1939. Both
Too many coincidences, bro.
Names, John Wilkes Booth, Lee Harvey Oswald. Both names are comprised of 15 letters. President Lincoln was shot in a theater named Ford. Kennedy was shot in a car named Lincoln, made by Ford. John Wilkes Booth ran to a theater and was caught in a warehouse. Oswald ran from a warehouse and was caught in a theater. Booth and Oswald.
Is this a simulation?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
A trial. And a week before Lincoln was shot, he was in Monroe, Maryland. A week before Kennedy was shot, he was with Marilyn Monroe.
Now they pissing me off.
Truth is hidden in plain sight. And
how?
They hide everything. If you are looking for the knowledge that has been hidden from us, if you want to know the meaning behind these symbols, if you want to know who controls the world, this ebook will literally unveil that to
I know who it ain't.
And ye shall know the truth, and truth shall set you free.
Dang. Yo. Bet you can't do that twice in a row.
If I could just get you to see, them mountains is tree stumps. If you can really see that,
That's what it looked like.
the veil is
Exactly what it looked like.
Because from that point, you see everything. You see everything. You really get to looking at the mountain, you be like, oh shit. That should do like a tree that got cut down. And then you start scanning back, looking at the whole mountain range. You be like, oh fuck, that's the tree they cut right there. He ain't lying.
Yeah, there go the rings and everything. That's wild.
Boy, that shit stand out clear as day. When you
Messing up
tree
my
you looking at.
doggone video.
And then think about how tall the tree was. You're like, oh shit, hold on now. I'm looking for evidence about all this shit Rashad Jamal be talking about how we fell in frequency and this was our planet and we was giants and we was blue, red, and green.
That's exactly what it looked like, trees.
Found under the ice on Earth, the Baltic Sea, UFO. This was discovered on June 19, 2011, when Swedish treasure hunters using sonar detected a 70-meter wide disc-shaped object deep beneath the icy waters. Its metallic surface and unusual grooves sparked theories.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Spacecraft divers reported that their electronic devices would malfunction when near the object as if it was emitting an unknown energy field. As you can also see, there is a clear pathway leading up to the object, almost as if it had crashed and slid across
What am I
the
looking
sea
at?
floor, the Iceman. On September 19, 1990, Onei, the Iceman was discovered by 2 hikers in the Alps of northern Italy, frozen in the ice for over 5,300 years. His body was incredibly well preserved, along with his clothing, weapons, and even his last meal. Scientists later discovered that UI had 61 tattoos, carried a copper axe, which was a rare him for his time, and died from an arrow wound to the back, making him one of history's oldest unsolved murder mysteries.
At this ice cream store in New York City, owner Jason Liu says one secret for great tasting soft serve ice cream is making sure the equipment is always clean and sanitized.
The cleaner machine is, the better the ice cream actually comes out.
But other places
Man,
may
that made
not
my
always
stomach
be as
hurt.
spotless. Check
I
out
need to
these
start
pictures of
pre-watching
a
these.
McDonald's ice cream drip tray taken in Louisiana. It's covered
Oh,
with
my stomach
slimy
hurts so
filth.
bad right
I couldn't
now.
believe my eyes. I was like, I've never seen something this disgusting.
This guy used to work at the McDonald's, but says he got canned after
Why?
posting the photos online. Well, we wanted to know just how sanitary is your soft serve ice cream and yogurt, fast food
Oh,
chains to
man,
independent
I ain't
shops,
getting no
and then
more
have
ice
them
cream.
tested for bacteria. 9 out of 40 samples had elevated levels of coliform. I'm out of here. A critical indicator of an unsanitary condition, which by itself
stomach
does
hurts
not
so bad, I ain't
necessarily
even
cause
lying.
illness.
As a consumer, I would expect that my ice cream to be coliform-free. It would certainly be an indication to the restaurant that
Coliform.
they ought to investigate their sanitary procedures.
They are trying to unalive all of us, I think, man.
Conspiracies that might be true. Denver Airport's bizarre murals and underground tunnels have sparked theories that it's the HQ for a secret society. What's really hiding beneath?
An airport?
Did we really land on the moon?
No.
Some believe the 1969
Never.
moon landing was staged, with evidence
Duh.
pointing to inconsistencies in the footage. A strange object known as the Black Knight satellite has been orbiting Earth years.
I still haven't seen that thing. I've heard about it.
Evidence of alien life.
Ain't no such thing
Rumors
as
of
ain't
mind
no
control and
such
time travel experiments swirl around the Montauk Project, a supposed secret government program in New York. Stranger than fiction or terrifyingly real?
Never heard of that
The
one.
Illuminati, a shadowy group said to control world events from behind the scenes. Is it just a myth, or are they truly pulling the strings? These conspiracies might just be more than theories. What do you think?
They don't teach you this in school. What's that? What? It turn red.
It's science.
What's in there? Radioactive? That's crazy.
Oh, I also have end of the world theory.
What happened?
The CNN founder.
Yeah.
A long time ago, when CNN was in its early stages, he said, "I want you to make a tape that we will play at when the world is gonna end."
Oh, they have one of those?
Yeah. So it's on YouTube. Everyone can search it up. So
It's already out.
No, like it got leaked.
They obsessed with ending this world,
what it is,
man.
it's a band playing in front of the White House. It's a Christian hymn.
So the moment the world ends, they're gonna play that shit live stream everywhere.
Yeah. So it's the Christian hymn is called "Nearer My God to Thee," and it's the exact song that was playing when the Titanic was sinking.
Oh, really?
So they got the band, they put it in front of
That's
the White
not
House.
a
and
good
they started
sign.
playing it.
Yeah.
The guy was recording it. Boom, they gave it to the founder. So when the world is supposed to end, CNN is supposed to broadcast it live. Like they're gonna show it on the news. Boom, the headlines go up. But you'll know when it ends because that tape will play the day of, they say.
Oh my God.
And
So
you'll hear that
They don't
hymn
know,
everywhere.
man.
Oh, that's dark.
Nobody
Boom,
knows
you
when
know,
he's
that's-
coming
that's
back,
really dark,
man.
though.
Yeah.
That's
Amen.
grim as shit.
Super
Because it's
grim.
like you already know the end is coming and you're just setting the tone. You're literally setting the tone.
Yeah, it's all funny till he come back. And you ain't ready. What movie is that from? What movie is that? I think I seen it. Y'all know what movie that is? Let me know if they don't show it. No. Let me know if y'all know what movie that was.
This particular object was not following any of our rules. It didn't have a turn radius that we would expect. It didn't have a period to accelerate and decelerate. It just seemed to zip so quickly that it was, again, really disorienting, really confusing for us.
David said it was the WTF moment.
Yeah. No, there were definitely some WTFs on the radio. Not in a scared way, but like, what the is that? Like, we're seeing something for the first time.
You know, some people go, what is that? And they run. And then some people see it and what is that? And they're curious. They want to get closer and closer. I want to get closer.
I'm on the Running Man team.
Bye. See you when I see you. Goodbye. If you think that this is a simulation that we're living in, you need to see this. So it's a video going around of a guy who said he saw the sun and the sky glitch at the same time. So this guy's on the farm around 6 or 7 a.m. scouting for turkeys. In the video, he said between the farm and the sky it looked beautiful, so he was about to take a video. And then this happened. Look at this shit. Listen to this.
So I'm out here at the farm scouting for turkeys.
Tell me what y'all think this is.
Between 6:55 and 7 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, I'm just going to take a good video. The sky is really pretty. The farm will look really pretty.
Just like I said.
And as I'm taking this video, the sky done something weird. Like it glitched.
Listen.
My phone caught it. I don't know what it is.
What was
it?
Show me.
Well, we're waiting.
What was it?
I'll show you guys a video. Check it out.
Thank you.
Shit is crazy.
It's kind of weird.
Look up there. Look at that shit. Look.
What?
It's blinking.
Where?
Slow motion. Watch the video in slow mo. That shit blinked. That shit
I missed it.
What the hell is that? And I was saying to myself, it could have just been the phone that he was using.
It's probably his
It
camera.
could have been the distance he was. But that don't look right. What that looks like to me, though, is like something just turned off and on.
You are on crack, all right? And not the good kind.
That look like his lens adjusting,
In
man.
a simulation. And let's just say we are, allegedly.
Oh, probably got an iPhone 12.
Revealing shit. I wonder what's going to happen next. Pay attention.
I don't know about that one.
Just remember, your pet sees a lot more than you do. Watch this.
That's true.
There's
Kids
nothing there,
too.
right? Look at the dog's reaction.
That dog scared.
That's not.
Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Not normal dog behavior. That dog knows something's there.
Yeah, that dog sees something,
That
bro.
dog is making eye contact with something. Check it out. Something is in that room with them.
I would have pulled a pistol out.
Somebody explain this in the comments.
Get him, boy. Don't just stand there. He like, I'm glad you asked. Thought you never asked.
Just remember, animals hearing and seeing is a lot more versatile and has more
Bark
range
or something.
If you've ever seen your pet acting like this, something is definitely around that you cannot see, but your dog
Call
can.
on the name of
Or
Jesus
cat.
Christ.
Let me know in the comments if
Rebuke
you have
that
any
thing
weird
out of
stories just like this. As always, thank you for watching. Until next time, stay weird.
From now on, when you in the city, I want you to start paying attention to buildings that's like this. Pay close attention to them. Put your eye on them motherfucker. And really look at them, how they're structured. And ask yourself, why
I know I make y'all sick. Damn it, I make me sick sometimes.
are they so uneven? Like, it's not evenly based on the ground. Like, it's slanted down.
Mud floods
Really look at those
back in the day.
Put your eye on the motherfuckers. And I want you to just ask yourself, why do some of these buildings be looking like that? Why are they so off like that? Ain't that motherfucker supposed to be straight and stable? Why it look like something happened? Maybe it's not supposed to be like that. It's like some type
You ain't
of
lying.
flood or landslide happened.
Did I just say that? Man, I go hard.
So they just uneven now. Almost as if it might be more underneath them or something. I don't know. It really does just make you question. If it was just meant to be a basement, why are the windows deep down in there? Like, when you just make like a little small window? Because don't get me wrong, I know exactly what egress windows are. I know exactly what they are and how they're supposed to look. Yeah, this is not that, bruh. This just looks off and strange. No, something's fishy going on here.
Facts.
Justin Bieber said, your Bible can't save you.
Y'all, I got a bad feeling about all
can't
of this.
save you,
Justin Bieber wants
lies and smears and slander
out.
You sold your
You
soul,
know what
son.
happens when you want out. Once you find your way in, it's hard as hell to find your way out without going through any consequence. We all been seeing the rants Justin Bieber been going on. How he been in public going on paparazzi, or he just been looking mad. So he put this on his IG. Y'all can pause it or rewatch it.
Yeah, it's all good with them stars
On
that
the
they start
surface,
falling down,
it look
huh?
like Justin is just talking about God forgiveness and grace. But if you read between the lines, this look like more of a spiritual confession. That's what I think. Justin been in the industry since he was a kid. So he's seen the dark side of the industry, being Hollywood. I believe he's trying to distance himself from that world, from that dark side. What I got from those messages and how he's been acting, he like, I'm not trying to be down with y'all no more. Notice the language he's using. They treat me like ass out here. Jesus forgives who the culture never forgives. Every day I feel like I'm too flawed for God to use me. The culture he talking about could be referencing the cancel culture, or it could be something way deeper.
God can use
Like the
anybody. Look at
entertainment,
Paul.
The elites, that whole little system. I believe when celebrities like this start talking about God and grace, that's their way of trying to break free from control. They stop talking about materialistic shit, material stuff in general, and they start talking about
Like Jim Carrey.
healing. They start talking about freedom and etc. It's almost like he trying to wake the people up without saying too much, because you all know if you say too much, you cross that line.
In a helicopter
Like I
crash
said,
or
y'all,
a
I feel
car
like Bieber's
crash
trying to
or
break that cycle. I'm not saying
OD
he's
or
fully out
something.
here trying to expose the
You know what they
industry.
do.
I just feel like
I'm scared.
Like he's pulling back some layers and he's slowly showing that curtain. But he got to
They always want to blame God after they downfall, don't they?
You're cursing yourself if you do this. It's the Antichrist cross, which represents
that's
the
true.
brain and the heart and cutting the connection.
I learned that
Reason why
long
this
ago
is
on my
bad
own,
is
man.
your
I was
brain
like,
and your
man.
heart are directly connected. Every thought you think produces an emotion felt in the heart, and the heart will tell you whether that is a good thought or a bad thought. Your heart is a guidance system, telling you to do the right
Well,
thing.
the
at all
cross
times.
part, I learned that
Symbolizes
on my
cutting
own.
your connection to your guidance system, cutting you off from your pure intentions. Heart contains 40,000 specialized neurons, same neurons found in your brain. Your brain has two hemispheres. Thinking and making decisions with the brain can cause confusion because it is polar. The heart is unity. It has one hemisphere. They want you thinking and confusion, cut off from your pure intention and your emotional guidance.
Are people that pass away being fed to us? Watch this.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. I need y'all to listen up. Listen up. Them graveyards ain't big enough to fit everybody in them. The graveyard never got bigger. It always been the same.
I thought the same thing, man. There's too many people dying. What they doing with all these new bodies, bro?
There are nobody in the graveyard. The minute you leave that cemetery or that graveyard, they take those people, bro. They re-dig the people back up and take them with them, bro. And they use them. I'm gonna tell you what they use them for. They use them for shit like Chick-fil-A you got right there. You got Burger King right there. Over there you have Wendy's, bro. Now, I'm gonna tell
I don't want to hear that.
Friends, don't lie.
Even in the fucking grocery stores, they put the shit in the packages, bro. Like, I'm not even lying, bro. Then you got Barbados right there, bro. What? I'm trying to tell y'all, trying to put y'all on game.
If this is true, this has got to be one of the sickest, biggest conspiracies of all
I
time.
don't want to hear that
But the
at
thing
all.
is, it might not even be that too far-fetched. We know what they feed us at restaurants and fast food places aren't 100%.
I know the hamburger may
As
be
always, let me
sketchy
just give a
sometimes. Lean beef, huh?
Stay weird.
90% lean, huh?
Hold up, Wendy's. We gotta talk. Real food? Real people? Of course, this food is amazing. Best burgers in town.
There we go.
Can't
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
forget about that 5 for 5. That kept the hood alive. We could never forget about Dave's Triple. I grew up
Oh,
on
you ain't
Wendy's. I
lying.
used to work at Wendy's. Yeah, when I was in high school. I came out of high school, went straight to work. And I could tell you, back then, the burgers were way better. They're still good
Yes.
right now, but back then, they
Wendy's used to be fire when you was broke, drunk.
I used to make a quadruple burger.
I bet you did.
Real food, real people. We got you. Thank you. Can't forget about the Frosty. I'm about to go there right now. Y'all better not just leave this on the table. Somebody better eat this. Why would you put that caution sign next to this sign? Why would you do that? Move it, please. Do you know why I stopped working at Wendy's? The manager caught me eating a chicken nugget. He got rid of me. This food is so good I couldn't resist.
Yo.
He caught me eating a chicken McNugget on the job. And they let me go. Those were the good old days.
You ate more than one.
On West 4th Street. That's Street. Remember? This video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just letting people know that Wendy's has amazing food. And I'm also letting them know that I used to work there. And I miss that place. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm out.
Alright, y'all. Appreciate y'all watching another one with me, man. And I'll catch y'all next time on React Juice TV. Shout out to all my new subscribers, man. I appreciate y'all for real, man. Thanks for showing me love. Peace.